Kia ora, I'm Harriet. Hello to students and anybody else who's watching. I'm going to show you how to centre today, but first of all I'm going to go through the tools I'll be using when I'm throwing. So the first is a small round sponge. They're cheap and easy to find. The second is a chamois. It's a tiny piece cut off of an ordinary chamois leather from a car sales place, the fake kind of chamois. A wire, which is just a piece of wire with handles, a rib, wooden rib with a straight edge, a needle, and a trim tool. It's a metal tool with a triangular piece at the end. And that's it. We'll be using all of those later, but it's good to start with your tools ready by your side. So we had made an egg shape in the wedging video, and I'm going to put that in the centre of the wheel and turn the wheel very slowly. I'm going to start by pat centering. So I just pat my hands in a rhythmic way. It can help if you don't look at the clay. You don't want to try and make it centre. You just keep patting and it'll do the job on its own. I'm patting in and down until I've got a cone shape. And that's done. It doesn't need to take very long. Next thing I'm going to do is put plenty of water on the clay and plenty of water on my hands and speed the wheel up to about 3/4 of its full speed, depending on your wheel, but something that feels quite fast. Add plenty of water. I'm going to take my right hand and put it around the clay, and my left hand is going to go over the top of the clay and over my right hand. So you see how these fingers are able to put pressure on all these fingers on my right hand, right down to the little finger. So the hands share the work. My arms are resting on here. If you're on a lower wheel, your elbows can be resting on your thighs, and that's actually more common. I have my wheel like this because my back gets painful. So one hand around, one hand over the top. Brace your stomach muscles and slowly pull towards you. And as you pull, the clay will start to centre, which means there's an even amount of clay around the centre of the wheel all over. And it starts to feel still under your hands. So once again, I can put pressure on. If you're having any trouble, you can move up slowly. So what I'm doing, make sure it stays wet all the time, is I'm putting pressure on this little finger here and coming up the clay with that little finger and feeling its centre underneath my hands in each area as I come up. And that's centering.